Right, today's video is a bit different because we've got two bikes here, but we're leaving one behind because we're going on a little shopping trip to pick up a new member of the family. So let's crack on and see you when we get there. Well, good morning folks. I wanted to come out and do a little video of this, a new toy. Burgman 250. First impressions, well, I haven't really got any first impressions yet because I've done about 3 miles on it so far. So I thought I'll come up to my favourite spot, do a little walk around, and then we'll take it for a little ride and see what we think. I went and fetched it yesterday with Michelle, went up on my bike and she rode it back, so I didn't do any videoing, but I'm mightily impressed with how it's a 20-year-old bike and it's in absolutely, I mean, look at this, look how clean that is. I mean, that was clean yesterday, but the ride back, it's got linked braking, which is a bit weird. You put the back brake on and it gives front brake and back brake. You put the front brake on, it just works the front brake. But it's only done 9,500 miles in 20 years, which I didn't believe. I saw the advert on the internet last week. I saw the advert on the Monday, because I've been looking out for one of these, well, half looking and half not looking, you know how it is, just keep checking what's available. And then I saw this, because I did really want a 400, I thought I wanted a 400. So I saw this on the internet, 9,500 miles, and I thought, no, that's not true. But I messaged the guy early last week and I said, is your bike still for sale? He said, yeah. And then I changed my mind. I thought, no, I don't really want it. I've just moved house. I've nowhere to put it. I'm going to leave it. I will look for one later. Give it a few months, 3 or 4 months. I'll have time to get one then. And I couldn't stop thinking about it all week. Kept looking at it. And I thought, yeah, shall I, shan't I? And then I messaged him again on the Friday. Still for sale, and I thought to myself, what I'll do is I'll go and have a look at it, and that'll just satisfy me. Then I'll have a little ride and then I'll realise I don't really want it and I'll walk away, but I'll be able to draw a line under it. So I went to have a look at it. I was amazed at the condition it's in. He said it's spent most of its life strapped to the back of a motorhome, which I can believe, because there's a few scuffs there and there which looks just like the strap where it's been strapped onto the back, hence the low mileage. And I checked their mileage online. That's another thing. I went online, DVLA, and I checked the mileage records from year to year to year, and some years it had only done 80 miles between one MOT to the next, and the mileage gap was a few hundred miles. I couldn't believe it. So I goes out, has a look, and he's like, go and take it for a ride. Went to Ashbourne to get it. So I went out for a little ride just up and down the road, and I was amazed how smooth it was. I couldn't believe it. And I thought, it's not bad at all, this. And obviously it's a 250. I'm used to riding my Kawasaki 1000, and I wasn't expecting anything. I thought it was going to be like a little 125 or something, but it actually picks up quite well. And it's a bit roomy as well. Well, bigger than, no, let me rephrase that. It's bigger than a normal moped scooter. To make it fit me, I don't know if I can, but it'd be ideal if them handlebars can go a little bit forward, and if I can take this off, because I'm a little bit too forward. I think if that goes, I could just sit another inch back, inch or two back, and I think that'll give me a bit more leg room, because I'm 6 foot, about 6'2". So I think what we'll do now is we'll take it for a little ride and see what we think. So yeah, it's takes a bit of getting used to when you're used to a big bike. But I just got it for, you know, for just going to work and back, or if you go fetch a pint of milk instead of getting the car out. I mean, I haven't got far to go to work, it's about 4 miles, but you can get stuck in traffic and it's like, I wish I was on my bike. The only trouble is I don't like getting my Kawasaki out because, thank you, I don't like getting the Kawasaki out in all weathers like this because I'm not a fair weather rider, but I like to keep my bike clean, and if I do go out in the rain or this kind of weather and the bike gets a bit shit up, I feel the urge to clean it. Whereas something like this, it's all plastic, isn't it? Chuck a bucket of water over it. But having said that, I wouldn't be that bothered about it. I'll ride this in all weathers, it doesn't matter. And obviously it offers a bit more protection behind a big screen. But yeah, it really is quite smooth. And obviously you've got your compartments for putting your bits and bobs in, which will be handy. I might put heated grips on, and I might put a little phone mount, because I do use sat nav on my phone sometimes. But I don't know what kind of speeds it's going to be like on the dual carriageway, so we'll find a bit of dual carriageway and we'll open the taps. As I say, it's a 250, so I'm not expecting a lot. But just so long as all I want is to be able to keep it up with traffic, and I'd like to be able to, because I do filter, and I like to get to the front of the lights, and I like to be gone before the cars have had a chance to react, and I'm hoping this is going to have the beans to do it. But yeah, she picks up alright. Might get a bit windy, I might have to edit the wind out or something, see how it sounds. It has been a bit windy these last few days. Yeah, there's 65, 70. Didn't seem to struggle getting there. Mirrors are good. Mirrors are really good, better than my Kawasaki. There you go, is he, we'll chase him down. Let's have him. Come on, sunshine. Right, here we go, full throttle, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 mile an hour. There you go, there's 78. That's 78 mile an hour. Yeah, it feels alright. On these, the weight is all low down, so it kind of handles alright. There you go, 82 mile an hour. Oh, here we go, 83. It's still smooth. I've got no vibrations whatsoever. You're looking about just over 80 mile an hour, plenty. That's all you need. It doesn't feel, I can't feel any engine, I can't feel like I'm crashing it. It's still quite smooth. 70, I don't feel like I'm moving now. Yeah, there was no handling on it, and I'm quite impressed. I did feel like it was going to feel a bit vague when you get up to dual carriageway speeds, but no. It's bang on. I think we'll come off here, come off the Long Eaton, go round and back down. Oh yeah, it picks up. Yeah, that's alright, that is. This will do me, this will. Brakes are good. Obviously that back brake is front brake as well. It's a bit disconcerting. You know, sometimes when you want to dab a back brake, you don't really want it put in the front on sometimes. But I suppose I'll get used to it. Go back down the A50. Yeah, we'll do a... You know, when they do speed runs, you have to do it in both directions. Bodyville salt flats. You got to go that way and then back that way within 3 minutes for the records count. Let's see what we can get out of it down here. Let's see if we can get 85. Although we might have the wind against us now, I don't know. There we go, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, no problem. It's got 13-inch wheels, which it does feel, you know, when it wants to drop in. So you get used to it. Years ago, it was a similar story. I had a ZX9i. It was my pride and joy. I paid about £5,000 for it back in the day, and it was a 98 model year, and it was the best bike I'd ever had up to that point, and I didn't want to get it dirty ever. I spent more time cleaning it. So I got myself a little Peugeot Speedfight 100 two-stroke, and I used to go to work on it and go to the shops for a pint of milk. It was brilliant. And it's kind of that same thing come round again, full circle. I've got a nice bike again. I've now got the best bike I've ever had again. Z1000SX, which you might have already seen in the previous video. But yeah. Oh yeah, brakes are good. Yeah, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I set out to do. I'm gonna get a pint of milk and then go home and have a cup of tea. There you go, full throttle. Where are we? 10 mile an hour, 20, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, it pulls off. I think you'll get away from the lights on this. The initial bite, the initial shove from pulling off is quite good. Oh no, I can go to the co-op, can't I? Let's go to the co-op near where I live. It goes faster. I mean, you give it the full beans and you don't feel, how can I explain it? You know, when you're revving a bike, you feel the revs go up according to the speed, but on this it seems to be the other way around. The speedo goes up faster than the sound of the engine should be dictating. It's weird. I know it's that CVT transmission, but it's like the revs increase and then they flatline. The revs kind of flatline while the variable belts are doing the thing, and the speedo goes up, not in conjunction with the revs, if you know what I mean. It's when you've had geared bikes, it's a weird feeling. But yeah, the speedo seems to shoot up. So yeah, I mean, I bought it for, as I say, I bought it for going to work on, but I can actually see myself doing some trips on it. like a ride up to CMC on Sundays, Clay Cross, I would happily go on this, up the A38. There you go, look, the revs stay the same, and the speedo goes up. Is the co-op even open yet? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's open. We'll pull up on the pavement, this old boy won't mind. We'll stick it round, we'll stick it here, and we can see it, can't we? And I'll show you something else. Here's another good thing about it, which is why, I paid 800 quid for it. I could have got a Bandit or a CB 500, I could have got any of them bikes for that money, you know, something to run around on, but you don't get this, do you? Put your glasses in there, there's another one there, I can't open that yet, but look in here, you can get a crash helmet in there, it's got a little light, so, I mean, who needs a top box? I'll stick them in. Better put this on, because just to be safe. That's light, it's on, isn't it? That's the one. So yeah, I'm going to go and get a pint of milk and then go home. So that'll do for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and I'll speak to you later.